Hi there, this is Art Johnson, and today we're going to talk about three of my friends. They all belong to the same family, Zoom. This is my Zoom H1. It's called the Handy Recorder, and that's exactly what it is. It's a handy recorder. Use this to take notes. Take a note, Art. I need to remember to call Bill when I get back home. And that's what I use this for a long, long period of time. I've had this is my first Zoom product. I've probably had this about 12 years. And it's called a handy recorder, and that's exactly what it is. It does one thing, and it does it very well, and that's record. So it's got these two XL mics on top. You just talk right into it, and you're good to go. You can use this as a digital notebook to record your thoughts. You can also use it for interviews and just set it in front of you, and you can pass it back and forth. It's very, very handy. It has a mini SD card in here. You just take it out, pop it into your computer, and then you're good to go. It also has a headphone jack, so if you need to hear it while you're recording, you can do that. It has a mic input line in. So if you wanted to use a lavalier mic like I have here, you can run it down your shirt, put this in your pocket, just as if you were doing a wireless lavalier, and then you sync it up in post. What do I mean by sync it up in post? Is you take and you put your video on your computer, and then you put the audio below it, and you just link them together, and you're totally good to go. So it's very, very handy. So you could use it as if it were a wireless mic, but it isn't wireless. You're recording it right, right in your pocket, and then in post, when you're editing, you just add the audio to your video. And I've done that. It works perfectly. The Zoom H1 goes for 99 bucks. I take it with me when I travel. It's a great device to have. You can't get a few accessories. Well, it comes with the case, and it also comes with this, I think it comes with this foam top that you can put on there, which is very good to use if you're outside. If you're outside, you risk getting some plosives, get some wind in there, and this will cut that out. So the Zoom H1. Now, let's talk about the Zoom H4. That's the big brother to the H1. This one goes for, I think, around $250. It also has XL mics up there, but this cartridge is removable, and you can put other cartridges on top there that do different things. This cartridge also has a 3.5 input, so for a lavalier microphone, but on the other end here, it does have the XLR for professional microphones. This would be excellent, or a perfect solution if you're going to do podcasting. You can put two XL mics here. You have an interview, you have somebody using one mic, you're using the other mic. You have two professional mics into this. You record it into the full-size SD card here. When you're done, when you go back home, you put this into your computer, and you can upload your podcast. Very, very good use for this. Use it for a lot of other things as well. It is also a handy recorder. It has pretty good preamps, much better than the H1, of course. Has a big speaker on the back. It's got a, what is it, it's got a connection on the back, so you can put it on a tripod. You can also, and I've done this, you can also mount this on top of your camera. That's what I do, and use it as a mic on the camera and connect it directly into the camera. Has a headphone input, has a AC connection, so you can bypass the battery and just plug it in. It has a remote operation. It's a really sturdy thing. It's got this rubberized plastic on the outside, so I've dropped this a few times and no problem whatsoever. So a great mic to have. And again, especially if you're using this on the road and you want to use your professional mics, it's terrific. Last but not least is my Zoom F4. So this is professional level. I'm using it these days as an audio interface. This is the audio interface it replaced. This is a very, very popular audio interface. This is the Focusrite 2i2. And I used this for a long period of time, but a couple of years ago, I upgraded my mic. And so I've got this really heavy duty professional level mic and a Electro Voice mic, and it takes a lot of gain. And this has like 50 dBs of gain, so that's plenty of gain. But with this microphone, I have to turn it almost all the way up. And when you do that, it introduces some noise into the system. And I didn't care for that little hiss in the background. So I got this, which I'm using as an audio interface. There's just one use for this. This thing is heavy as a brick. It has 4 XLR inputs on the side, but the big deal with this for me was it's got 70 dB of gain. So plenty of gain for my mic that demands a lot of gain, and I don't have to worry about having any noise because 70 dB is a lot of gain. So I'm in good shape there. But I'm using this as an audio interface, so it connects to my computer and my mic. So interface, the mic goes in one side, it comes out the connection comes out the other side into the computer after running through these great preamps that are in here. However, this is a full-fledged recorder, and I can connect. I put this on my tripod. I mark my camera on the top of it, and I can use this in the field and get this great audio from my microphones in the field going right into my camera. So really a terrific solution. Don't have to worry about hooking it up in post or matching it up or anything else. It's a great solution. I have a picture I'll show you of me having this mounted on the tripod. I think it's a monopod. So that's it. H1, H5, F4, the Zoom family at the Johnson residence. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have more coming soon on audio.